Right. Right. This is something. I just had a little think of as I'm talking about economics, and as I'm listening to a lot of YouTubers that talk about the economy and talk about war and talk about a whole bunch of other things. And as I study more and more about slavery, and this is going to be an advice to black men and any black woman who feels that she can relate to black people in the case of economics. I've seen videos saying, oh well, black people should make better choices in men or women. Right, that's cool. If you think that way, that's another story, but that's not the end all and be all to our problems, and that's not the end all and be all to our solutions. But this is how I do things now. I've said it like this now. I view every decision I make every decision like a businessman. See, the first thing what I noticed where me and a lot of businessmen have in common is this: if something doesn't, say, benefit me or the people who I consider relevant or who I consider important around me, there's no gain in that. So that automatically I say to myself, alright, okay, that's not a right business decision. You know, if I spend money now, I say to myself, okay, if I spend money here, what am I getting out of spending money over there in comparison to if I save my money but spend it over there? How far am I planning to go with my money, and how am I planning to let my money stretch? You see, the reason why I say this is because before you can apply economics to what we need to do for development, it needs to be applied for our lifestyle. You see, case in point, you have to ask yourself, right, if you have £50 in your pocket right now and you need to pay a bill for your house, what's going to make more sense, paying a bill for the home you live in or spending £50 to go out that night? You know, obviously, what's more of a business smart decision? You know, I'm seeing people talk crap about black women every day, and even if you're a black woman and you feel that you can relate to this video, I'll do a better one for you. If you spent an X amount of money with the Indian man in the weave shop who you know don't like you, and you know puts the prices up when he talks to you, and he knows he's going to put the prices up just because you will pay, and you keep going back no matter how he disrespects you and talks to you, is that a smart business decision? You see, this is another thing. Any black person, male or female, who tells black men, oh well, you should make better choices, do you know what's going to happen if we do make better choices? And another thing, what's going to happen if we economically think about every decision we make? You'll be left behind. You know, all these black women on YouTube saying, tell black men to step up, tell black men to step up. If every black man steps up, you will be in the relegation zone. You go from being in damn Division 1 to the non-league teams, and after you get moved up from Division 1, you're in the Premiership. So the point is this now, as I make business decisions the way I live my life. Even if I'm not a businessman per se, I'm still business minded in my thinking. Because case in point, if you negotiate a business deal, everything you look at, you say, okay, what's the gain in where do I gain from making a business decision over there? Where do I gain from working with so and so over here? Where do I lose if I work with that person over there? But where can I benefit in the long run over here? Where can I benefit in the short run over there? You see, that's how you have to view your decisions, long term and short term. You know, it's like this. You have to also ask yourself, okay, like one of my friends has been with his girl for 8 years, and the first thing he said to me was, I'm going to quote him, he said, every girl I look at now, I ask myself, can I get 8 years out of her the way I've got 8 years out of my girl? And he told me this, he said, if he can't see how he can get 8 years out of any other girl except his own, he's not interested, because He's been with his girl for 8 years, and he hasn't seen anyone who can benefit him for over that period of time, because he's with his girl for 8 years and he's happy, and for 8 years he's always been happy. So it's always been, if that's a business decision, that's a good business decision, because it's a business decision which has helped him and it's helped her. They benefit each other, and they're also able to help build together, so they get stronger together. Now, as Dr. Claud talks about group economics, he says you have to play to win, not play to play. So now, if as a businessman you play to win, so anybody or any company I keep has to play to win with me. And so that's the way a business decision has to be viewed, and that's the way people and business decisions have to be assessed. You have to look at the gains, and you have to look at the benefits. You have to look at how it's going to benefit you, and you're going to look at how it may kind of go against you. You look at the fors and against. You look at the cause and effects. You know, I'll say it like this: when we look at, say, the fuck blaming excuses, the fuck blamers, if you as a fuck blamer know about these girls liking fucks, is it a smart business decision for you to get involved with a girl whose family's quote unquote thugs, or she likes quote unquote thugs? Hell no, because you know what? You've got certain girls who know guys right now as you speak who carry guns in their car. So now if you fuck about with that girl and she calls one of her brothers or her friend to come and get you, he's driving to you right now with a gun in his car. So on a business decision, you could even lose your life, which has happened on many extreme cases, even though that's an extreme decision. But you know, we have to be extreme sometimes in our thinking. You see, you have to ask oh, excuse me. You have to ask yourself, where's the gain and where's the benefits? You know, I hear people say, yeah, well, white people do this and white people do that. Every decision they make, even if it's, they make business decisions when they look at you. You know, when I was investing, which I have already, I found most whites or non-blacks that I spoke to, the way they think is like this: if they can't make money off you, they don't want to know you. That's how they are. So now, if you big up non-black people in their practices every day, is that fair for me to look at all you other black folks and say, you know what, if I can't make money off you, I don't want to know you. If you can't help me build or get stronger or be better socially, politically, or economically, or interpersonally, I don't want to know you. Right now, all the people I network with right now as we speak, we've all got some sort of benefit for each other, because we all build together and we all got love for each other and we move like a unit. So we can all benefit each other, and as a business decision, it benefits all of us, because we all are strong together. We feel each other's time, energy and presence, and we all work together. And that's the real truth is now. So that's why even this video, I'm saying black men, make this black men to think like businessmen, because let's keep it real, you don't want to be entertaining some chick that's just a liability. You don't want to be entertaining other black folks that are just liabilities to you, because we're gonna be the ones losing from that. And then the real truth is this: as you females come now, any of you females who come on YouTube complaining, you need to ask yourself, if you was to approach me as a black man, does it benefit me to carry your baggage? Does it benefit any man to carry your baggage? The very females you might chill out with, does it benefit them to be aware of all your baggage? So, you know, if you've got a lot of baggage on you, emotional baggage, social baggage, political and economic baggage, does it benefit me to be around you and to, you know, where's my benefit from chilling around you? Again, you're just another liability. You see, now as I'm making business decisions every day, in terms of the friends I keep, the company I keep, who I want to associate with on YouTube, it's a lot better for me, because now everyone I talk to are better quality people. You know, I've started, the subscribers I started off with, and even though I've gained a lot more in the process, what's happened now is when we talk, the questions are of more quality and substance. And me and all of those, we're actually planning a lot of things which are solid behind the scenes from YouTube. So we used our foundations from YouTube. We've gained a lot of knowledge, information and resources from people, and we are now going to use it to build forward with it. But anyways, man, it's your boy Blackpowerstick. Remember, black folks, you gotta think like a businessman and think about the causes and effects, and you think about the benefits, and you think about the losses, and you think about the gains.